My beloved child, there is something stirring around you that you can feel but cannot fully name. A presence. A pull. A quiet intensity that keeps showing up in small moments, subtle glances, unexpected messages, or thoughts that don't feel like your own. You sense that someone is deeply drawn to you, almost magnetically. And you're not imagining it. Someone is indeed obsessed with you. But what you don't yet see is why heaven is gently asking you to pause. You weren't meant to stumble onto this message by accident. There is a reason your heart feels unsettled even when everything looks calm on the surface. There is a reason your spirit feels both flattered and uneasy at the same time. Something huge is waiting for you in this revelation, and if you stay till the end, you will understand why your discernment right now matters more than ever. Listen closely. This connection did not begin in darkness, and it does not carry evil. It began with curiosity, admiration, and an emotional resonance that felt rare. The way this person watches you, listens to you, remembers tiny details about your life, it feels comforting, validating, even destiny-shaped. You've wondered if this might finally be the kind of love story you prayed for. But here is the hidden truth: not every intense connection is meant to become a sacred union. There is a difference between attraction and alignment. There is a difference between someone wanting you and someone being chosen to walk your path with you. And right now, you are standing at a crossroads where your emotions are being tested against your purpose. You may feel their attention wrapping around you like warmth. You may feel seen in ways you haven't felt in a long time. But beneath that warmth, there is a quiet imbalance forming. Their obsession is not rooted in mutual spiritual growth. It is rooted in longing, attachment, and an unhealed part of them that is trying to fill a void with your presence. And this is where the forbidden part comes in, not forbidden in a dramatic or fearful way, but forbidden because this relationship would quietly pull you away from the life you are being guided toward. It would look beautiful on the outside. It would feel intense on the inside. But it would slowly dim your clarity, your confidence, and your forward movement. Don't skip this moment, because what you're about to realize can save you months or even years of confusion. You've already been receiving subtle warnings. The moments when something they say doesn't sit right. The moments when you feel drained instead of uplifted after interacting with them. The moments when you feel pressured to become a slightly different version of yourself to keep their interest. Those are not coincidences. Those are quiet signals that your soul is trying to protect you. You are not being punished by being told to wait. You are being protected from stepping into a connection that would feel powerful but leave you smaller than you are meant to be. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation: someone can be obsessed with you and still not be meant for you. Someone can want you intensely and still not be aligned with your destiny. Someone can feel like a miracle and still be a detour. And right now, your life is entering a season where detours are too costly. There is someone else in your future, someone whose love will feel calm instead of consuming, secure instead of suspenseful, expansive instead of confining. But you cannot meet that person if you are emotionally entangled in a connection that was never meant to go beyond a lesson. You don't have to confront anyone yet. You don't have to make any dramatic moves. You only have to stop romanticizing the intensity and start honoring your intuition. The moment you do that, everything begins to shift. Stay till the end, because in the next part, you are going to discover the hidden reason this person was allowed into your life at all, and why their obsession is not a curse, but a signal that you are stepping into a higher level of discernment and destiny. Something big is unfolding for you. And this is only the beginning. There is a secret you were never meant to learn this early, but your heart is ready now. The reason this person feels so drawn to you is not random, and it is not accidental. Their obsession is not about love the way you understand it. It is about recognition at a soul level, a mirror they did not expect to find, and a lesson they were never prepared to face. Don't skip this, because what you are about to hear changes everything you thought this connection meant. They see something in you that they lack in themselves. Your calm. Your faith. Your inner strength. Your emotional depth. Your sense of direction. You carry a light they have been unconsciously searching for their entire life. And when they found it in you, it awakened something intense inside them, something beautiful, but also something unhealed. This is why their attention feels overwhelming at times. This is why their interest feels deeper than ordinary attraction. This is why they seem almost afraid of losing you before they even truly have you. But here is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation. You were not sent into their life to become their partner. You were sent into their life to become their turning point. You are the reminder they needed that they cannot build their future on emotional dependency, control, or unhealed longing. You are the wake-up call showing them what real alignment looks like, even if they are not ready to step into it yet. And that is why this relationship is forbidden. Not because it is evil, not because it is wrong, but because it would trap both of you in a version of love that feels intense but is not whole. Stay till the end, because the next truth is the one that will make your heart stop for a moment. If you were to enter this relationship, you would become smaller than your calling. You would begin adjusting your dreams, your boundaries, your standards, and your timing to accommodate their emotional needs. You would slowly start dimming parts of yourself just to keep the connection alive. And you would call it compromise, even though it would quietly be self-abandonment. Something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this decision. There is a higher-level connection being prepared for you right now, one that does not require obsession to survive. One that does not come with confusion, emotional pressure, or inner conflict. One that feels peaceful, stable, and deeply supportive of your purpose. But you cannot receive that blessing while entertaining a bond that was only meant to be a lesson. And here is the shocking part most people never realize. This person's obsession will fade the moment you choose your destiny over their attention. Not because they never cared, but because the role you were meant to play in their life will have been completed. You are not here to rescue them. You are not here to fix them. You are not here to be their emotional anchor. You are here to walk your own path fully, boldly, and without compromise. Your presence in their life was a divine interruption, not a permanent assignment. Don't skip the next part, because you are about to discover the exact sign that will confirm whether this message is meant for you, and the precise moment when you will feel the emotional chains fall away and your future open in front of you. Stay till the end of this journey. Everything is about to become clear. A quiet sign is about to appear in your life that will settle every doubt you still carry. It won't be dramatic. It won't be loud. But when it happens, your chest will tighten for a second, and you will know, deep down, that this message was never random. Don't skip this moment, because what you are about to hear is the exact confirmation you have been asking for without realizing it. The sign will come when you finally stop chasing clarity and choose peace instead. It may be a conversation that suddenly feels hollow. It may be a message that arrives at the wrong time. It may be a moment when their presence, for the first time, no longer feels comforting. It will feel subtle, but it will feel final. And here is the shocking revelation. The moment you emotionally release this person, they will either pull away or suddenly change their behavior in a way that reveals their true motivation. Not because they are cruel. Not because they never cared. But because their obsession was tied to your availability, not your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you on the other side of that release. You are about to enter a season where your discernment becomes your superpower. A season where you stop mistaking intensity for intimacy. A season where you stop mistaking attention for alignment. A season where you finally choose relationships that feel calm, mutual, and expansive. Stay till the end, because this is the part that will change how you see your own worth. You were never meant to be someone's emotional refuge. You were never meant to be someone's obsession. You were meant to be someone's equal. The forbidden nature of this relationship is not about rules. It is about resonance. Your future requires a partner who walks beside you, not someone who clings to you. Your purpose requires clarity, not emotional turbulence. Your next level requires a connection that feels peaceful, not consuming. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth: the very person who feels obsessed with you right now is unknowingly blocking the blessing that has been trying to reach you. The moment you stop entertaining this bond, the universe will accelerate everything meant for you. Opportunities will align faster. Emotional clarity will deepen. New connections will appear effortlessly. And one specific person, someone who matches your energy, your values, and your vision, will step into your life in a way that feels natural, not forced. You will not have to prove your worth to them. You will not have to carry their emotional weight. You will not have to dim your light to keep their interest. And when that connection arrives, you will finally understand why this one had to be forbidden. Don't skip the next realization, because it is the final key. You are not losing anything by letting this person go. You are gaining your future. The obsession you are experiencing right now is not meant to trap you. It is meant to wake you up. And the fact that you are hearing this message right now means you are already choosing a higher path, even if you haven't consciously decided it yet. Something huge is waiting for you. And the moment you choose peace over intensity, clarity over confusion, and destiny over distraction, everything you have been praying for will begin to unfold. This is not the end of a connection. This is the beginning of your real love story. The next shift in your life will feel so quiet that you might almost miss it. It won't arrive with fireworks or dramatic endings. It will arrive as a deep breath you didn't know you were holding finally being released. Don't skip this, because what you are about to realize is the final layer of truth behind why this relationship was forbidden. There is a spiritual contract that just ended in your life. You didn't sign it with words. You signed it with growth, endurance, and emotional maturity. This person entered your world to awaken your discernment, to sharpen your boundaries, and to remind you of your worth. And now that the lesson has been received, the attachment no longer has permission to remain. Here is the shocking, once-in-a-lifetime revelation: the intensity you felt with this person was never meant to become your forever. It was meant to prepare your nervous system for a love that feels stable, mutual, and deeply aligned. You were being trained for something greater without realizing it. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than you think. The obsession you experienced was the contrast needed for you to recognize true peace when it arrives. The confusion you endured was the contrast needed for you to recognize clarity when it shows up. The emotional push and pull was the contrast needed for you to recognize a love that never makes you doubt your value. Stay till the end, because this is where everything finally clicks. The forbidden nature of this relationship was not a punishment. It was protection. You were being shielded from a future version of yourself that would have settled for intensity instead of alignment, attachment instead of devotion, longing instead of partnership. And now, the door is closing. Not in loss, but in liberation. Here is the final truth most people never hear: the moment you emotionally detach from this person, your timeline will shift forward. You will notice time speeding up, synchronicities increasing, invitations appearing, opportunities opening. And one specific connection will enter your life unexpectedly, carrying the energy of calm recognition rather than overwhelming desire. You will feel safe with them. You will feel seen with them. You will feel expanded with them. You will not feel obsessed. And that is how you will know it is real. Don't skip this last realization, because it seals your transformation. You were never meant to be chosen out of obsession. You were meant to be chosen out of alignment. The fact that someone is obsessed with you right now is not proof of your future love story. It is proof that you have outgrown the emotional level they are still living in. And now, the universe is gently moving you away from a forbidden bond and toward a sacred one. Something huge is waiting for you. Not in longing. Not in intensity. Not in confusion. But in peace, reciprocity, and a love that feels like home. This chapter is closing. And your real story is about to begin. A moment is approaching that will feel like a quiet miracle unfolding inside your chest. It won't look dramatic to anyone else. But to you, it will feel like a veil lifting, a burden dissolving, a chapter finally releasing its grip on your heart. Don't skip this, because what you are about to hear is the final confirmation you were never meant to stay in that forbidden connection. Very soon, you will feel something unexpected: indifference. Not coldness. Not bitterness. Just a gentle emotional neutrality toward the person who once felt so consuming. And when that happens, you will realize the obsession was never mutual at the soul level. It was a temporary energetic entanglement that has now expired. Here is the shocking revelation most people never experience: the moment you stop needing their attention, the universe will immediately begin replacing what you thought you were losing with something far greater. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will arrive faster than you think. You will notice new opportunities appearing out of nowhere. New conversations that feel light, natural, and aligned. New energy entering your life that does not drain you, confuse you, or make you question your worth. You will start waking up with a sense of calm anticipation instead of emotional tension. Stay till the end, because this next truth is the one that seals your destiny. The forbidden relationship was never meant to become your love story. It was meant to close the emotional wounds that made obsession feel like affection. It was meant to teach you the difference between being desired and being chosen. It was meant to break the pattern that kept pulling you into intense but unfulfilling connections. And now that the lesson is complete, the universe no longer needs that person in your life. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth: the person who is meant for you is already on your timeline. You have already crossed paths energetically. You are already being aligned emotionally. And the only reason they have not fully entered your life yet is because this forbidden bond had to dissolve first. The moment you fully release this person, emotionally, mentally, energetically, you will feel a sudden internal shift. A lightness. A clarity. A quiet excitement you cannot explain. And within a short window after that shift, a new connection will appear in your life that feels effortless, mutual, and deeply respectful of your boundaries. You will not feel obsessed with them. You will feel at peace with them. And that is how you will know this one is real. Don't skip this last realization, because it changes everything. The obsession you experienced was never meant to define you. It was meant to refine you. It was meant to elevate your standards. It was meant to awaken your discernment. And it was meant to end right here. Something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this emotional release. A love that does not confuse you. A connection that does not consume you. A partner who does not cling to you. A future that does not require you to dim your light. You are not losing a relationship. You are graduating from a lesson. And the fact that you are still here, still listening, still feeling this message resonate inside your soul means your forbidden chapter is closing now. The obsession is ending. The alignment is beginning. And your real love story is about to enter your life in a way that feels calm, sacred, and unmistakably meant for you. Stay till the end of this transformation. Because what comes next will be everything you thought obsession was. Without the pain, without the confusion, and without the forbidden cost. Your future is opening. And it is beautiful. A doorway is opening in your life that you did not even realize was locked until now. And when it opens, everything about how you understand love, timing, and destiny is about to change. Don't skip this, because what you are about to hear is the final confirmation that the forbidden chapter is truly over. Very soon, you will notice something subtle but extraordinary. Your thoughts about this person will no longer carry emotional weight. The memories will feel distant. The attachment will feel neutral. The longing will feel finished. And in that quiet emotional emptiness, a new energy will rush in, an energy of clarity, confidence, and quiet anticipation. Here is the shocking, once-in-a-lifetime revelation: the obsession you experienced was not a mistake. It was a spiritual threshold you had to cross to qualify for the next level of love meant for you. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is already moving toward you. The universe does not remove a connection unless it has something better prepared to replace it. And right now, the replacement is closer than you think. The person who is meant to walk beside you is being aligned with your emotional readiness, your healed boundaries, and your elevated standards. Stay till the end, because this is the part that will make everything suddenly feel real. You are about to receive a sign that feels unmistakably personal. It may be a name you keep hearing, a number that repeats, a song that suddenly plays at the exact moment you think about love, a conversation that mirrors your deepest desires. When it happens, your heart will recognize it before your mind does. That sign is your confirmation that the forbidden bond is officially closed. And here is the truth most people never realize. The moment you stop attracting obsession, you start attracting devotion. You are no longer energetically available for emotionally unavailable people. You are no longer drawn to intensity without stability. You are no longer impressed by attention that does not come with respect. And that shift is magnetic. The next person who enters your life will not feel overwhelming. They will feel grounding. They will not rush you. They will meet you. They will not obsess over you. They will choose you. Don't skip this last realization, because it defines your future. The relationship that was forbidden was never meant to break your heart. It was meant to break your old pattern. It was meant to end the cycle of confusing love with connection. It was meant to elevate your self-worth to a level where obsession no longer impresses you. And now that elevation is complete. Something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this emotional rebirth.